Okay, y'all. So the last video that y'all seen, it was gonna be my last video for the night. I know on TikTok, the shit spread it out by days, so it's like TikTok probably like 6 or 7 days behind. I ain't even mean to do that, but for real, it's a couple of days behind though. I got in the shower and the ideas started flowing. Now I used to make videos in a sense where every time I would see something on my phone or um feel something somewhat, I would make a video. But more so every time I would see something because I was in a very reactive state of mind. So whenever I would see something on my phone that I deemed to be worthy of a conversation, I would make a video. But since I'm not walking by sight as much as I was, I don't feel that urge no more. Instead, I walk by faith, and my faith tells me to say certain things, and my faith brings me back to this microphone instead of just, letting the media sway what the fuck I be doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything come from me now on this channel. Everything comes from me. All of this shit that you hear, it come from me, my experiences. You might hear people who are around me speak through me. It's all because this shit is straight from my inner verse. Whenever I feel something now, I'm coming to the video. And whenever I think of something, I'm writing it down. It don't take too much. I'm just on here being myself. And that's why I have a special place in my heart for y'all. And that's exactly why I know that we are going to be the biggest in this shit. We are going to be the biggest in this shit without a camera, without having to do so much because we are so far ahead of the game, and it will be appreciated, and the fruits of our labor will pay off. I hope y'all know that. Y'all realize I haven't been saying I hope y'all been progressing too much because I didn't progress out of that phase. I didn't progress out of the phase where I had to hope that y'all been progressing. I didn't realize that regardless whether I like it or not, y'all are going to progress. It's not a sense where I have to hope. It's a sense where I know that y'all been progressing. Damn, maybe I need to say that now. I know y'all been progressing. Yeah, I like that. So let's talk about humiliation rituals because that's in my hope phase. Now I'm in my no phase. So in my hope phase, I was doing a lot of videos on humiliation rituals because I was at a state in my life where I was just, coming to a realization of things, coming to a knowing of things that somewhat annoyed me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. That's essentially what I did. And I know that a lot of y'all might not view it like that. It's like, no, you just come into consciousness, which I was, but I was very young in consciousness, if that makes sense. Very immature in consciousness. Do you see what I'm saying? So now that I'm in the state of knowing, I had to unlock another layer of empathy and just expand my view a little bit more. Let me see. This movie gonna be over pretty soon, so I might gotta make this video a little quick. So in this state of knowing, what I did was expand my view. Like I said, we gonna go to Kingdom Hearts 2 gameplay pretty soon, and then I'm actually gonna start playing it on stream as soon as I finish Spider-Man. Y'all notice these the end credits because we ended another phase. So, like I was saying, if you want to see my Spider-Man gameplay, it's all on Rumble. We be having a good time on that bitch. Also, my state of play reaction is gonna be on Rumble as well. You can see all that. Now, back to what I was saying because I want to make this video somewhat quick. The humiliation rituals, I was constantly reacting to these things and constantly giving out thought pieces on these things because, like I said, I was having somewhat of a spiritual temper tantrum. I had came to a point and realized that what I thought or what was given to me was not the case. The dream that I had in my mind or the dream that was put out in front of me, the dream from my eyesight rather than from my insight was a lie. And once I realized that, I went through a breakthrough and I changed everything about my life. I changed my thought process. I changed my actions. I changed everything. And with that change came a lot of things. But recently, I realized that humiliation rituals happen in more than just the industry. These fraternities or these people who are the head of industries in the old world, these people are the ones who like to take advantage of people. These people are the ones who, and it just came to my head that we need a new streaming platform, a new platform to actually release videos on and all that. These people want to win at your detriment. So they would take these creatives and these creators and they would have them make sacrifices. It doesn't matter if you're talking about an initiation to Hollywood or an initiation to a Greek fraternity or an initiation to a corporate business. You can get humiliated. You will get humiliated. Y'all see all of these things that happen when it comes to, humiliation rituals and streamers and entertainers. The ones who in Greek fraternities, they think they try to keep it low key, but everybody be talking. So, you know, they be doing all types of shit, being humiliated. When you go into the corporate business, your manager might humiliate you, test your temperament. All of these different things are going on a consistent basis. So I had to understand that to the point where I can empathize instead of constantly pointing the finger and going guns blazing. And I want y'all to understand that as well. We have to really heal the world in its entirety. We can't single this shit out. Now, the people who went through these things, hey, I be popping bottles and pouring them bitches out for y'all because y'all simply wasn't born in the time where y'all didn't have to do that. Now we is in a time where these things don't have to exist. These things don't exist anymore. You don't have to be humiliated in order to get something. You don't have to be somebody's pawn in order to make your dreams come true. You don't have to make a deal with the devil. You can and you will do things completely on your own, independently. And that's why I know y'all been progressing because the world that I see is reflecting it. So you don't have to humiliate yourself. You can be your best self at all times. And you don't have a choice but to be that, nigga. But anyways, man, humiliation rituals is something that is prominent throughout the entirety of the world in the old world. As we move forward, it's going to dissipate and vibrate out of our reality. It already is. So I know that y'all been seeing it. I'm gone.